Welcome, dear listener, to the Secrets for a Happy Life podcast, born from my desire to share the knowledge I've acquired on leading a better life, interwoven with diverse experiences from my travels, years of studying psychology, and life lessons. I'm Petra Kmetec-Bitens, your guide on this journey on rediscovering joy, productivity, and the essence of living a fulfilled life. In this episode, I will talk about my life as a digital nomad. How did I come to this lifestyle? What are my daily routines or weekly routines or monthly routines so I can still live this balanced life between productivity, between working and also indulging in all the good things that life offers. So traveling, sightseeing, exploring different cultures, food, going for hiking, seeing beautiful landscape. Yes, and how did I have to tell you that 5 years ago, if somebody would tell me that I will be one day a digital nomad, I would ask them if they are crazy, because I was really afraid to go on a vacation for more than 2 weeks. 3 weeks was really maximum. But then the COVID hit and we were stuck in Thailand and for 5 months, and that really changed my mindset. I put all my work online, so I started to do everything in digital form, and slowly I started building up. So now with my husband we are traveling around. Last year alone we've been in 36 different countries. And yes, this is a lot. Altogether, I think we visited, from coming back home and going maybe to some countries 2 or 3 times in a year, I think it was around 45, 46 countries. And in some countries, we are staying for 1 month. In some countries for a couple of days, and it's quite intense. So I created some routines that help me to be productive, to have my work done, and I have to admit it's not always perfect. Sometimes life happens and I am really behind with my schedule, but then I said, okay, everything's gonna be okay, just stay calm and you will find a way. And I have to tell you, I always find a way. I have a whole list what I want to share with you, so I will pick to my list from time to time so I don't forget something. And I will share with you my insights, strategies, routines, the hacks, what I use, what I take with me on a traveling, because usually when we go from home, we are around the world for 3 months in a batch. So we go to different countries, we live out of one suitcase and we need to pack everything, and sometimes it's cold weather and the next country is really warm weather, so you have to have a lot of clothes and also working equipment. The nomad mindset is a bit different. I was really used to one place, to have everything always set up, my laptop, my camera, all the gears, all the books, all the notebooks that I need. And now when I'm traveling, I cannot take all this with me because my luggage would not be 30 kilos or 23 what is required, but I would have like 2 or 3 suitcases with me fully packed with books. So I started also to use a lot of apps. A lot of the apps that helps me to carry all the things that I need with me in a digital format. And when I organize them pretty good, now it's really easy for me to find whatever I search for. Because in the beginning it was a total mess. I had something on a laptop, something in one app, something there, and I never knew where to search for. And it took me sometimes for 1 hour that I found one piece of document that I needed. And now I will tell you everything how and which apps I'm using so you can use them. And also I prepared a free guide for you, so it's something that you can use however you want to. Just click on the link below and you will get it in seconds. Okay, I would still go back to the mindset, because traveling is challenging. You never know what challenges you will face, and sometimes there is lack of really good internet, sometimes there is a lack of good place, and you have to be adaptable. You have to be flexible and not too much rigid, because if you are too rigid, then it will be really hard for you to be a digital nomad. Then it's better to maybe go traveling for 1 month on one location, rent Airbnb or one hotel room or some cottage on the beach, and just be there. Okay, but if you are like me, that you want to just see different places, explore the country, and not just be stuck in one place, then you will need to be flexible, because otherwise you will lose your mind every time something goes wrong. Not as planned, but just different. And it's okay, because we can adapt to everything, and it's okay. We just need to have this mindset that everything's gonna be okay, that I'm able to solve everything what life throws at me, and that in the end it's gonna be good, because everything in the end, everything is still good. And this is something that you have to imprint in your brain. When you're traveling, it's important that we embrace the cultures that we are there. So if with my lifestyle I cannot just come and jump into one country and expect everyone around me that will be like me, because this is the magic of traveling, that when you go abroad, you see different cultures. You see different mindsets, you see different people, you see different behavior, and also the jokes are different. So when you are talking with people and they're telling jokes and you don't get them, and you are like, what is wrong with me? I don't get this joke. But for them it's like hilarious. And this is the magic of traveling, to meet new people, to expand, to broaden your horizons. So you start to see different kind of patterns in the life and you adopt to it. Traveling is really changing you, at least it's changing me, and this is something that I really love about. Okay, so how do I stay productive? I have monthly plans that sometimes I put them to weekly plans, but if I'm really busy, then I don't do that. But I tend to go through my plans every morning, or at least in Monday morning, and see what is this that is really important. Okay, clients, they are the most important thing, because if I have a scheduled call with the client, I cannot mess this up. So this has a high priority for me. I use Calendly for scheduling, because it's really easy. I synced it with my personal calendar. So if I am somewhere on a plane, I just put my plane ticket inside the calendar, and it shows, so I'm not available at that time. And clients can check their schedule, and they just can see, okay, she's available in Monday at 2, and I'm available on Monday at 2. This is a good time for me. And Calendly also does automatically a Zoom link and puts the appointment in my schedule and in the schedule of my client, and also sends them welcome link, and also sends them the reminder link, not to forget that we have an appointment, because sometimes happens that clients just don't show up, and we have to deal with it also. So this is something that really helped me. Calendly is a gem. It solves many of problems, and it gives me a lot of time, because before I used Calendly, it was a lot of emails or text messages. Oh, I can do Monday at 2, Tuesday at 3, and then they would come back to me, oh, I cannot do that time, blah, blah, blah. You can imagine. So this is something that is really important to me to incorporate in my work. With monthly goals, I also have some what I need to do on social media. And this I have, for example, first Monday in the month, I do all of my stories with the quotes for Instagram, because Instagram doesn't allow me to schedule more than 1 month in advance. So I do that first Monday in a month. And it's really easy. I have a template. I use Canva for my designs. And when you have the template that you designed, or you like some design, and you just mix some colors or put some your branding on, use your color palette, and then you can really do it quickly. I just change the meaning, the quote, the author, the photo that goes with it, and that's it. That's it. And then I put it in the Meta Business, to the planner, and it really takes me literally like 1 hour, and I'm done with that for the whole month. So every day when you go to my Instagram channel, Limitless with Petra, to my stories, you have one photo there, you have one quote there, and I started to creating those for me to ponder on those quotes, and also for you, that you can read them and think about them, to reflect, how does this quote shows in your life, how can you incorporate it in your life. So I just like this, so I do that. I try to batch things so that I'm not scattered with my thoughts from I need to write a blog post, then I need to prepare for my podcast, then I need to do the reels for my Instagram, and oh my god, it's quite, sometimes it gets really frustrating and too much, and I feel overwhelmed, especially when I'm a bit behind the schedule. So I try to batch also the reels during the week. If I have some good idea, I can talk about this, I can tell this, I can do this in a reel, I use Asana. Asana is an app, you can download it, you can have it on your laptop, or you can use it as an app on the internet. And for me it's really good because I have different tasks inside. What is urgent, you can also put, okay, this is done. If you have a team, you can assign some tasks to the people inside your team. So it's good. And you can also set it, okay, this I need to deliver till the end of this week, this I need to do till the end of, I don't know, next 3 months, and it shows it to you when you're done, what is the priority. You can put all these different tags inside, and it's super easy to use. It's super organized, so you can really find whatever you want. So I use this. But when I'm on the go and I have only my phone with me, I don't go to Asana, I use Notes, and I just click in, okay, reel for this week, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about this. And then I have all these ideas, and maybe I do it in Friday or Saturday or whatever is the date. I look at my notes, what were the ideas for the reels, and I just record all the reels in one go. So I don't have to do every day the makeup and all the stuff that goes with it, and I just film it, I just record it, and that's it. So this batching is really good. For reels, I use CapCut. So this one I love this app because it's easy to use. It puts your captions inside. You can also have a really big variety of styles, how you want to present it and everything, and it's good. It's really easy and it's really good. So this is what I use. And when I record my podcasts, I edit them in iMovies. It's easy. Sometimes I use Pictory. Then if I use Pictory, then I record only a voice podcast and put it in Pictory, and Pictory makes a beautiful videos next to it. You can also edit, change the videos if you don't like ones, and you have a lot of videos there that you can choose from. So this is another thing. So I set CapCut pictory for video format that it's really creating it beautifully. And then when I have my podcast, I put them on all the platforms. I use Spotify for podcasters, and it pushes them to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcast. I put them on YouTube separately, because if I use RSS for YouTube, it doesn't show the videos. It just shows plays the recording. So I upload them manually. And when I have them on YouTube, I use Opus Clip AI. And from all these big videos, podcasts that I make, it takes out the pieces that are really good for reels, for shorts. And in this app, if you have it linked to your Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, you can schedule when and which reel it's gonna be posted in the next week. So it makes you, I think, 12 or 15 shorts, reels with subtitles, with everything, and you can just choose, you can edit it a bit, and you can choose where to post it, when, and to which platform. So this is a game changer for me, because before, when I was just thinking about going to the iMovies and put out the clips from my long format videos and to edit them and to cut them to have some, 40 seconds reel, I was so overwhelmed that I just said, okay, tomorrow, and this day never came. So this Opus Clip is a game changer and a lifesaver for me. So thank you, thank you for doing that, these hacks. So that's which apps I use. Yes, I use ChatGPT also mostly for lecturing, because English is my second language and I don't use it as good. I'm not a native speaker in English, so I need a bit help, especially for the posts or for the blog posts that I'm writing in English. I put it in the ChatGPT and just put some good prompt. I try to use as many of my words as possible. So, because in the beginning ChatGPT started just to change everything into some crazy form that I didn't like, but now it's good. Now it does what I wanted to do. So this is really good. Every time I go traveling, I have with me a microphone. I'm using Audio Technica mic, and it's ATR 2500X. It's really good. I really like it. It gives such a soft tone, and for me it's good, and it's easy to pack, it's light, and you can carry it around. If I am really limited with my weight for traveling, then I take with me the small Nikon ring. It's some like this portable Nikon ring. You can just hang it somewhere, and it works okay. It's not like the best lighting you can imagine. It's not a studio light, but it's okay. It's good enough. And if I am not limited with weight, that I travel not for 3 months, but maybe for 1 month or 1 week, then I take with me one portable light, that ring that it's on tripod, and it's really big one, and it's on batteries. So this is something that I wanted to have. This is the gear that I use. Mic, my Apple phone for doing the videos, I have a computer, and that's it. That's all I need. I need internet, I need electricity, I need a good place to be, and that's it for me. How to organize the day. So usually when we go traveling, because my husband is also doing work from everywhere, he needs only computer, we tend to wake up in the morning, maybe do some training, go to the gym, and then we usually work for 2 to 3 to 4 hours in the morning. Then we go out, then we do something, go for a lunch, go to see some places, and in the evening we work again. So our work is mostly divided in two parts, one in the morning and one in the evening. And this is something that suits us. Maybe it's not okay for you, but you just need to find your way. Sometimes if you are really tight on schedule and we want to see many different places, then we decide that we're gonna travel maybe for 4 days, really leave our work on a side, and maybe just check our emails in the evening or in the morning, but usually we just spend time traveling, and then we have 3 days only for working. So we work from morning till evening, so all our stuff is done, and then it's okay. You have to find your own rhythm, however you like it, whatever suits best for you. So if you are too tight in your schedule, like I have to do this on Monday, and every Monday and every Tuesday I do this for 2 hours, for 3 hours, for 6 hours, then you will have big troubles. Because I can tell you that with digital nomad lifestyle, your schedule is gonna be really, it's gonna be challenging, but it's all worth it. Because for me, what is this the biggest gem from all of this is that sometimes I wake up in a different city every second day, and I can go and explore the culture, the town, the little towns, the little cafes, just sit in some cafe drinking coffee, thinking about life, looking at the people around, and it's just amazing, and I really love that. I forgot in the morning, like I also have some morning routines, because when I wake up I cannot start without my coffee. I need my coffee in the morning. So when I'm drinking my second cup of coffee, I drink it in the morning black, because we started to do intermittent fasting in the mornings, and usually we eat first time we eat for lunchtime. And so in the morning I hydrate myself, I drink plenty of water, 2 or 3 cups of coffee, and while I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, the first 1 hour, 30 minutes is devoted to me. So I try to stay out of social media, news, everything. So sometimes I read, sometimes I journal, sometimes I meditate, and it's not like fixed schedule. I have to do this, I have to write for 30 minutes, I have to meditate for 20 minutes. I do whatever I feel I need in that moment, because sometimes I'm not up to meditating, sometimes I don't feel like reading, and I just listen to myself. And I think this is really important, that you listen to yourself. What do you need in that time? What is something that will replenish you, that will give you this power, this motivation, this drive to do whatever you do in a really good way? And remember, never compare yourself to somebody else, because then you will be miserable. And I also sometimes look on the Instagram and see, some people are traveling even more than me, and they see these beautiful places, and I put those places in my bucket list, and I'm like, whenever I'm gonna see that, I don't have so much time, and then I'm a bit sad. But this is not the way. Then I quickly remind myself, okay, be grateful for what you have, for your lifestyle, for everything that you do, for the work that you do, for all the happy customers, clients, that we create magic together, because I help them to navigate a little bit better lives. And this is something really nice. And here I would like to express my gratitude for you, to you, that you are still listening this. And I hope you will find some valuable tips in this podcast, in this episode. And really download the guide that I prepared for you. You will have really in bullet points in a shorter sentences written everything that I use, all the apps that I use, my morning routine when I have it, and it's a gem. It's a gem. I'm really curious if you are thinking about living as a digital nomad, or if you are already living like a digital nomad, if you also travel so much, or you prefer more to stay in one place for longer periods of time and really get to know the culture, the people around you. And for me, what is important is that I talk to other people also, not only my husband, but to meet other people, to laugh with other people, to have fun. Because otherwise this kind of lifestyle can be really lonely, because you are in the mornings you are on computer, or the whole day you are on computer, then you go around to see the city, and you need interactions with other people. We are not meant to be in solitary, we are not meant to be alone or do things alone. So what I like to do is, when I am somewhere in some new place, I usually we book food tour. So we have a private food tour with guides, and they're amazing, and they give us tips and tricks where to go in one city, where to eat, what to do. And it's nice to meet new people. And with some people from our tour, that trips that we had, we still have contacts, and those people are amazing, and I really love them. So yeah, try to meet new people. And if you're introvert, it's maybe give yourself a task that at least you meet and you talk with one person in a day, and that may be a barista in the coffee shop, or if you are going for a lunch, that you talk with somebody that's sitting next to you. But just try to be open and really talk to people. It really helps with this kind of lifestyle that we have, because our friends mostly are staying at home or in some other cities. Yes, we can use WhatsApp, we can use FaceTime, but it's not the same as talking to a real person one-on-one. So I encourage you to talk with people when you are in a new city. I'm really grateful for you, I already said that, and please share this episode with someone who you think it's gonna help them, or is thinking about transforming their lifestyle into a more digital lifestyle. And those hacks that I shared with you, they help me to manage my time really good. And something that I was doing before 2-3 days, I can do now with help of these apps in maybe 2 or 3 hours. So it's really helpful. Yes, you pay for them, but I think those $20 that you pay for a month really is overweighting all the all the expenses and all your lost time if you have to do that manually, or if you outsource it, then it's even more expensive. So yeah, if you have any questions, please ask me, share them in the comments, DM me. I will be happy to help you, to answer you. And if you have any tips for me, please share it also, because I love to learn new things, new hacks, see the new apps that I can use, and that helps me also to be better in what I do. And for the end, I have one thought written down. Every journey brings its sets of challenges, but remember, it's those very challenges that carve out the path to our greatest adventures. Here's to your journey filled with growth, discovery, and freedom. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and be happy. Because when you are happy, when you are laughing, then you make others happy too. And this is a secret for a happy life. Thank you for listening to the Secrets for a Happy Life podcast. Till next time, enjoy and see you soon. Bye.